Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Shadowcrone here from the Gamers Guild, giving you episode 7. I did miss out on last week's episode. I just didn't have anything to talk about, so I kind of pushed it off till this week. Technically, it should be episode 8, so we'll call it 7.5. Maybe we'll just call it 7, actually. Yeah, let's just call it 7. In terms of a lot of stuff that's been happening lately in the past week, other than not having any information to talk about, I might just cut back on a lot of the reviews. I'm just taking them from everywhere because you can find it anywhere now. Basically, if you keep up with the game station like I do, you find out a lot of stuff that's coming on. Though, I am kind of excited about a couple things. I will have to make a mention and thank you Legit Waffles on a very fun StarCraft 2 match which I did commentate on. And I actually am getting better in StarCraft tournament gameplay anyways, so I'm actually excited about it. Mainly because he used probably one of the most badass weapons in the Protoss arsenal, the Mothership. If you haven't seen it, I recommend watching it. If not, just for the sheer fact that it'll be the first time I've casted a game that I actually lose to. But this time it was an actually good match than an actual, oh look, I'm a Zerg and I'm going to 6-pool you. Or look, I'm a Marine. I'm a part of the Terran Fortress Army and I'm going to bunker rush you. That sort of thing. But it was actually a really good thought out match and it was just fun. And I thank you Legit and hope I'll play you again sometime in the ladder or just in general 1v1. But any of you other StarCraft 2 viewers that watch this little weekly show that I put together from basically nothing, if you have any replays, send them to darkcouncilgames@gmail.com. And I'll put the link in the information box below. Just send me replays, and I want to actually get more into it. I'm actually going to probably find some more replays at gamereplays.org. Just download a couple and just start casting those two, just to get in the swing of things where it's not like, well, I already know what I'm going to do, so I pretty much can go through my entire build order. Actually, I will be casting more than just me, hopefully with more replays being submitted by you viewers, and just have fun with that. Let me look at the notes I put on there. Oh yeah, Black Ops. Call of Duty Black Ops came out last week, I think, and it's already been nominated for Game of the Year. But WTF, it hasn't been out for a week or two maybe, and it's already Game of the Year. It's being nominated for Game of the Year. I have personal issues with the game, for the fact that it is basically the same thing. Okay, it's not World War II, but it's basically the same game. Nothing new. Oh, they got zombie mode. Whoop-de-frickin-do. It is just basically the same game over and over and over. It's why I'm not excited about it. So, why? It knocked off StarCraft 2, who's been out longer. I hope for the sheer fact that Halo Reach or God of War 3 beats Call of Duty Black Ops. Why? Call of Duty Black Ops does not deserve Game of the Year for this year. It should get next year. If it comes out later in the year, like, we'll just say October through December of the year, it should not be put in contention for Game of the Year, in my view. It should be submitted for next year's Game of the Review. Why? It came out late, so it shouldn't automatically get the Game of the Year. That'll be just like saying Halo Reach just came out last week, and it gets automatic Game of the Year. It shouldn't be that fact. It should be, honestly, the timeline it came from October to October. We'll just say from October to October, if it has at least had a month of being played, say the game awards are being handed out in December. If it's from October to October, it gives it a good timeline. Hell, you can go November to November, but that would be stretching a little bit. Just say October to October is a good time frame. It's 1 year of good playing time. Even if it came in October, that's still 1 month of good, honest review on the game itself. And I'm going to rant on for a little bit about this because it should not get Game of the Year. Honest to fact, it should not get Game of the Year right off the bat because, oh, look, it's got so much. That's just like when Halo, it's like everybody's like, oh, this game's awesome. And you just got a big fan base. Okay, big fan base. Hey, make it for next year's game of the year. Do not put it in for this year's game of the year because it does not deserve it, because it hasn't had that much playing time in it. Not many people have got into the game, and personally, me, in my strong opinion, it should not deserve it. And I've gone off on that topic for a little bit too long, but that's just my honest opinion. I really wish, I really hope, and I pray that God of War 3 or Halo Reach or whatever other titles are going up for Game of the Year. I honestly don't remember all of them. Those are the two that stuck out, other than Black Ops, which pissed me off, and other than knocking StarCraft 2. Because StarCraft 2, it has some great stuff. Okay, multiplayer, really great brackets, really fun, though you get some people that do cheese plays. It had a really good campaign. But people be like, it doesn't, it's not on consoles. So what? Some good games come from consoles that are on computer that aren't on consoles. What do you think happened before that? It was actually, it just had a, it didn't excel at everything. It was just, in my view, it just had a good, well-rounded feel. It's like why I like World of Warcraft, just well-rounded feel to it. But other than scratch my eye, that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree or disagree. You can agree or disagree with me. Leave it on the comments below. I'll read up on them, just on my views on that. But also, reading on my notes. Give me a second. Oh, Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood launched this week. I can't wait to play it. I kind of forgot to finish paying my thing because I got the collector's edition. I have really got to stop and just get a normal edition one of these days because I got the legendary Halo Reach legendary package, that big humongous box that's like this big. No, it's probably bigger than that. It's just the camera is a little bit off on this thing. But I have fun with it, even though I've only played like one mission into it. I still had fun with the game. I still will have fun. I play a little bit of multiplayer with a few of my buddies, which hopefully when Wolfman Dave comes over, we'll play a little bit more, because I've really messed around with him with that, because I'm really not great with the game. Though we're actually still working it out. Me and Wolfman Dave will be launching a new series a couple soon. Hopefully you've watched the video we put together, Crisis or Chess. Really fun. A lot of it was improv. We did not have a script for it. We just thought of our lines as we went. So next time we'll actually do a better skit. But in a couple people that watched, they thought it was really good, considering we didn't have a script and it was just improv, no budget on it. Our budget is whatever we can get away with being free. But we'll do more scripts later on, and we'll actually have a script, and we'll actually think it out a little bit more. The Crisis or Chess was just us putting it together just as a joke to the game. Hence, I still have this. And if anybody didn't notice, it's a World of Warcraft time card box. I happen to have one laying around, so we just covered that up as our props. But we actually enjoyed it, and we actually had fun doing it, so hopefully we'll have more skits coming out as they go. Also, Cult Classics Review will be coming out shortly, and I am teaming up with Wolfman Dave for our first episode, and hopefully we'll be doing more episodes on these as the time goes by, along with movie reviews and video game reviews as we play them. Please submit any movies, video games, anything that you just want us to review, and we'll try to review them. Hopefully I'll be able to get my reviews, as I said in whichever episode it was, about me doing Gurren Lagann and Escaflowne. I'm still working on that. Just been busy lately doing a lot of other stuff. But I will get those reviews shortly, and more animes as they come. Yes, also, I have rented a couple movies as I picked them up. Rented several movies, so hopefully we'll be getting some more I'll be getting my thing. Superman versus Superman Shazam, or however you pronounce that. It just came out recently. I am also going to be watching Lost Boys of the Tribe, Lost Boys of Thirst, because here's a little hint. At the first cult classic review, Lost Boys really was pushing it with me, Wolfman, and the third person in the tribunal. Yeah, the tribunal or council, whatever you want to call it. That's why the council's named as it is. The channel's named as it is. I was actually fighting for it, and I actually got Wolfman to actually agree with me on that. But that is going to be the first cult classic review. So stay tuned for that. And along with the latest release of The Phantom, which I will also do a review on the original one and this one. I've already watched it before, and I really want to watch it again as I have 5 days to rent it. I really wanted to, as I set this down, I really wanted to watch a Justice League Crisis on Two Earths because I've really been in the mood for superhero movies. That's why I rented The Phantom again, and I got the Superman Shazam, however you pronounce it. I'm just in the mood because I want to watch Green Lantern, also Green Lantern First Flight. I'm a big superhero fan, if you haven't noticed, and I love it. It's what sparked my imagination as a kid. Along with that, it appears Ryan Reynolds will be donning his tights again as he picks up the role of Hal Jordan in a movie that I really can't wait to see, and I will put the trailer and the information link below. But he'll be donning his tights in the new DC Comics movie Green Lantern. If you haven't seen the trailer, link down below, and you can Google it, YouTube it, whatever. I just really want to see how they transfer this series, and it'll be really good. If you don't know, Ryan Reynolds was also in X-Men Origins Wolverine as he played Deadpool. He's been also in the National Lampoon's Van Wilder, I believe. He's been in a couple of films, so hopefully, I really want to see how this movie goes out because from the trailer, it looks pretty good. What else? That's basically all I have for today. Just remember, send your StarCraft 2 reviews, replays to darkcouncilgames@gmail.com. Also, before I forget, actually I probably mentioned this at the beginning of the video, I will be hosting a StarCraft 2 tournament. So, more to come on that. I will be working on the rules, maps. I'm going to actually have a set list of maps. So for those of you who want to enter, it's just for bragging rights and just for fun in general. I will be entering it. Maybe if we get enough people, I might not enter it just so I can cast the games, but we'll see if we get enough people. If you are interested, email at darkcouncilgames@gmail.com or post them on the replay box below if you play, and I'll put you on the list for it. I'm not having a limit to how many people enter, and it doesn't matter how many people, what bracket you could be, bronze or diamond. Bronze to diamond. Doesn't matter your bracket, just if you just have want to have fun, just leave it in the comments below that you want to enter and give your in-game name. You don't have to put your character code in there yet. Just say you're entering and what you go by in StarCraft. But if we get enough people, I will hopefully have fun, and I will be setting up the date when we'll actually be trying this. So hopefully everybody will be able to make it. And along with that, that's all I have for this week, and hope to see you guys again. Thank you so much, and have a great day, and have a wonderful weekend.